It's late again. The house is quiet. You're watching your child sleep, their chest rising and falling. And in the silence, that familiar thought creeps in. Are they happy? Am I doing enough? You look at your child. Maybe they have a diagnosis. Maybe you're just starting to understand them. And you want to give them the world. But sometimes, the world feels like a place that wasn't built for them. I want you to hear me deeply. Your child is not broken. They are not a puzzle to be solved. They are a unique, brilliant human being, navigating a world that often feels too loud, too fast, and too confusing. And here's the beautiful, life-changing truth. Your child's happiness isn't found in a therapy manual. It's found in the small, consistent, loving interactions you share every single day. Over the years, working with families, I've seen a pattern. The happiest autistic kids aren't necessarily the ones who learn to mask or fit in. They are the ones whose parents have learned to decode their secret language. Today, I'm going to share 10 hidden joys, 10 simple, powerful ways to fill your child's world with safety, love, and connection. These aren't complicated. They are free. And they are the things your child is wishing you knew. Before we dive in, let's look at Tom. He's 6. He has black hair, he loves to draw, and the world is a very intense place for him. The hum of the fridge, the scratch of a tag, it's all magnified. His mom, Sarah, thought she had to fix these sensitivities. She tried to get him to eat new textures, to tolerate the noisy playground. She thought that was the path to his happiness. But the moment she stopped trying to fix him and started trying to understand him, everything changed. Not because Tom changed, because Sarah's eyes opened to what Tom truly loved. Let's start with the first one. Number 1, honor their special interests. This is the fuel that powers their soul. It is not a fixation. It is a source of deep joy, regulation, and self-identity. Tom loved drawing, but Sarah used to limit it. You have to do your math first, she'd say. But she realized that when Tom was drawing, he was calm. His brain was organized. She started letting him draw first. It became the bridge to the rest of the day. By honoring his interest, she wasn't enabling a habit. She was giving him the safety he needed to face a scary world. Number 2, give them sensory silence. The world is an assault on an autistic nervous system. The noise, the lights, the social demands. Sometimes the greatest act of love is simply turning it all off. This doesn't mean you have to live in a dark room. It means recognizing when your child is full. When Tom starts covering his ears, Sarah doesn't say, "It's fine, don't worry." She reads his signal. She turns off the TV, she dims the lights, she sits with him in the quiet. She lets his nervous system settle. That silence is a message. I see you. I respect your limits. Number 3, use wait time. We are so used to filling the silence. We ask a question, and if our child doesn't answer instantly, we ask again, or we answer for them. This is exhausting for an autistic child. An autistic brain needs time to process language. When Michael, Tom's dad, asks Tom a question, he now counts to 10 in his head. He waits. He holds space. When Tom finally answers, the connection is real. He's not overwhelmed. He's participating. The wait time says, your voice is worth waiting for. Your processing speed is valid. Number 4, embrace their stimming. This is the one I see parents stop the most. Stop flapping your hands. Stop rocking. Look at me. Be still. But stimming is not bad behavior. It's self-regulation. When Tom rocks back and forth, he's not being weird. He is keeping his body from flying apart. He is calming his anxiety. When Sarah stopped saying stop and started joining him, his anxiety dropped. She learned that stimming is a tool. It helps them focus. It helps them express joy. It helps them survive a sensory storm. Let them stim. It is their body's way of finding balance. Number 5, be predictable. A child with autism thrives on a predictable world. Because their brain is so good at noticing differences and patterns, chaos is terrifying. It feels like the ground is shaking. This doesn't mean a rigid schedule forever. It means giving them a roadmap of the day. First we eat, then we go to the park. Visual schedules are like a GPS for their brain. When Tom knows what comes next, his anxiety melts away. He feels safe because he feels in control. Predictability isn't boredom, it's security. And security is the foundation of happiness. Number 6, respect their no. Autistic children have a deep sense of bodily autonomy. When they don't want to be hugged or don't want to eat something, it's not defiance. It's a clear communication of their needs. Forcing a child to eat a food they hate or to hug a relative they don't know teaches them that their boundaries don't matter. It teaches them to ignore their own internal signals. By respecting their no, even the small ones, you are building a lifetime of self-trust. You are saying, your body is yours. Your feelings are valid. You have a say. Number 7, play on their terms. Our instinct is to teach. Build the tower this way. Look at the color blue. But this is invasive. It puts pressure on the child. It steals their joy. Instead, be a guest in their world. If Tom is lining up his cars, Sarah doesn't grab a car to play. She just sits near him and watches. She says, "You have so many cars today." This is called parallel play. It is one of the most powerful connection tools. It says, "I love your world. I want to be near you," without demands. For an autistic child, this is pure relief. Number 8, celebrate their uniqueness. Don't just accept their differences, celebrate them. Don't say, "He struggles with social skills." Say, "He has a unique way of looking at the world." When Tom lines up his crayons by color instead of drawing, Sarah used to feel worried. Now she marvels at his categorization skills. She sees the genius in his brain. She tells him, "You are so smart with your colors." Number 9, offer movement breaks. Autistic kids are often kinesthetic learners. They need to move to think. Sitting still at a table for an hour is physically painful for them. Instead of punishing Tom for wiggling, Sarah builds movement into his day. She lets him hang upside down on the couch or jump on the trampoline. These heavy work activities are like a reset button for his brain. It organizes his proprioceptive system. It helps him feel where his body is in space. A moving child is often a regulated, happy child. And finally, number 10, be their safe place. The world will reject your child. Kids can be cruel. Teachers can be overwhelmed. Your child will come home feeling confused, hurt, or wrong. Your job is not to fix what happened. Your job is to be the one person who makes them feel safe. When Tom has a rough day, Sarah doesn't interrogate him. She just holds him. She says, "It's okay. You are safe here. You are perfect, just as you are." And in that moment, she is not just his mom. She is his sanctuary. Let's pull this all together. These 10 things are not about changing your child. They are about changing how you see your child. They are about recognizing that their brain is not broken. It's just wired differently. When you honor their interests, you give them joy. When you honor their sensory needs, you give them peace. When you honor their voice, you give them power. The goal isn't to make them normal. The goal is to make them happy. And happiness comes from feeling safe, seen, and understood. It's the quiet moments, the stims you didn't stop, the silence you shared, the time you waited for them to speak. That is where the magic lives. I want to leave you with this. You are going to forget some of these in the heat of the moment. You are human. That is okay. Your child doesn't need a perfect parent. They need a present one. They need a parent who tries again the next morning, who says, I'm learning how to love you the way you need to be loved. And that takes grace. Grace for them and grace for yourself. You are not failing. You are learning a new language, the language of their heart. That parent, the one watching this right now, the one who stayed up late because they care so deeply, that is a good parent. That is a warrior for their child. Your child is okay. They are more than okay. They are loved by someone who is paying attention. And in their world, that is the greatest safety net of all. As we wrap up, here are 3 practical tips for tomorrow. First, pick one of these 10 things and practice it. Second, when your child stims, join them with a smile. Third, give yourself grace. You are building a beautiful bond. If this video helped you see your child in a new light, please hit that subscribe button. We share science-backed, compassionate autism parenting advice every single week. You are not alone in this journey. Get some rest, parent. You've done enough today, and we'll be right here when you come back. Thank you for watching.